What up, what up, what up? You're plugged in right now with your boy Fadam Got Da Juice. I'm chilling with my guy, Izzy U.T.S, a.k.a. man. Izzy always up to something, man. How you?
I'm doing good, man. Doing real good. Feeling good.
Listen, shout out to the whole AGM, All Gold Music Group, man. What's going on in the life of Izzy?
So in the life of Izzy, I'm a dad. I got a son, so I'm grinding every day, trying to provide for him and stuff. I'm making beats on the daily. I'm engineering. I'm doing graphic design. I'm shooting videos like this little setup, rent the set out real quick, set the lights up. I'm doing everything, one man operation. No excuses out here.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all artists one thing. I respect this guy 100%. Today, the first day we met, we've been in the DM probably for about 2 months, talking, just setting this whole thing up. He's by himself, his lighting, cameras, and all it's solo. I just knew he was going to have at least probably 3 people with him, he's dolo, you know what I mean? So that means that brother, and the music is his and it's good. He's focused on his craft, so I respect that. He's not looking for the handout. He like, man, I'm just trying to lock in and do business, and whatever you can do to help, I appreciate it. And that's the type of things I love. Where you from, man?
I'm originally from Irvington, New Jersey. I was out there like most of my beginning of my life, from like birth to about 17. And then from there, I had went to school for a little bit. I went to Cheney University in Pennsylvania.
I know Cheney.
Yeah, I was out there for a little bit.
Cheney lit.
Yeah, it's turned up out there. I was definitely out there. And then after that, I had moved to Delaware. From Delaware, I moved to Virginia. That's where I'm at now. I'm in up in Lorton, close to DC and all that.
Okay, so you came out here from VA.
Yeah, I came out. It was like an hour, and then it was 2 accidents. That's the crazy part.
Oh,
like we were supposed to be here at 11, end up losing an hour in the session. Like, damn.
Hey, listen, man, it's all good. I was on your time. I told you that from day one, man.
Definitely.
Just let me know the time, and I'll be there, because I'm a man of my word. What type of things you think Izzy U.T.S needs in order to get to that next level?
To the next level, I already know what it is. I need to get out there more. I need to get in front of the people more. I need to start doing content like this more. I need to start hitting stages more, so they could, because it's one thing when they could see you on the screen, like on social media, but it's another thing when you on stage going crazy and they in the crowd feeling what you putting out and pitting it back, and you just up there going crazy, sweating and everything. Like this weekend, not this weekend, the 17th to the 20th, I'm gonna be performing at the Spring Summer Fest in Atlanta. I'm doing all dates, all shows. I'm gonna be out there going crazy. So if y'all in Atlanta, make sure y'all check me out.
I'm gonna have you lock in with. I'm gonna send you some people on the ground that you can follow that move around in Atlanta. And see if I can lock you in with them while you down there. You know what I'm saying? So you can
definitely
move around and really network and really get your thing going, man. What's the name of this project that you pushing right now?
So right now I'm pushing the Rich album, and that's going to drop on the 20th, which is Father's Day. I ain't even playing that. I'm a dad and all that. Plus, that's the last day of the festival. I'm going to be performing out there. The album drop. Got another interview lined up for the 20th and all that. But the whole vibe of the album is like on some hype stuff, because I'm a high energy person. I'm a high energetic person. Like, I really like, I like that yelling ad-libs at the mic type. Turn it down or you're gonna have distortion. So I'm really energetic, so it feels good when I get to put that out. But the Rich album is basically talking about how we was moving before, me as a person, as an individual, and how I'm moving now, how I'm more in tune with things that's gonna see returning, versus just spending money on any old thing. Like, I'm only spending money, like, this is a form of investment, even though it's not going to be return in the form of money right off the back like how it is with stocks or something. But this is an investment for my career. It was money down, and in return, you showed up. This going to reach a lot of people. It's going to reach your people. So I'm hoping to grab some of your ears, transition them over. But back to the Rich thing, I'm just talking about everything from, buying stuff that's going to increase in value. I'm heavy on cryptocurrencies. I do stocks. It's just all about building a foundation for real.
I mean, especially when you got a kid, that you're raising, so you want to be able to pass them down something and be able to teach those things as well, man.
Definitely.
At what age did you get into this music game?
All right, so I started doing music a while ago. I ain't gonna lie. I first started doing music with my dad. He played African drums, like the hand drumming with the sticks and stuff. I started doing that, and I was doing that for a hot minute. And then I had went to Cicely Tyson High School in East Orange. I don't know if you heard of that. It's like a performing arts school, and that's when I really started learning music on a technical level, like how to read it and all that other stuff. I was in marching band. I played snare. But as far as music, like where I'm on now, it all started when my first year in college, because I was already heavy on music. You know, I was super heavy. I loved it. My boy Dylan, he had the FL on his laptop. I'm like, what's that? It was over ever since. Like, and then making beats on the laptop. That's how I started. Was just doing beats. I was selling beats, beat leases, exclusive rights, you know. And from there, it went to, let me start putting something on here. And at first, I was recording anything, saying the craziest shit. Like, you can ask my wife right now. Yeah, I'm married too. You can ask my wife, right? She'll let you know, like, them songs, them freestyles that I was doing, you would not believe half the stuff I was saying. Like, I was saying anything. But the sole purpose of that was just so I can practice mixing vocals, you know. Then once I got good at that, eventually I started making sense with the songs and all that. But we've been doing music. I've been doing music for as long as I can remember, as far as playing drum set in a church, drum set for a jazz band, marching band, just well-rounded all around.
Man, that's inspiring, man. Just listening to your story right now, just to know that, yo, you just out here grinding, just trying to get to that next level, man. It's inspiring to know it's people that's really out here, and you're not clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just betting on yourself, and you putting in that work, and trust me, it's gonna pay off. One thing I can tell you about your investment with this, even with me, there's gonna be nothing that you can hit me about, and I'm gonna give you my phone number and all that. There's gonna be nothing that you can hit me about that I'm not gonna answer the phone or text you right back. As you even can see with the DM, I always hit you right back. You know,
you just hit me right back. Yeah. We was going back and forth for about like 2 months.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
This up.
I always hit you right back. You know what I mean? Regardless of what I'm doing, man, I try to be big on communication. Right. And that's how you know somebody's serious. You know, and I never pressed you about time, and it wasn't about being rude or nothing like that. It was just like, yo, look, this brother coming with good energy. And although I'm coming up a bit and my access is changing, I'm still appreciative of people that look at me as somebody they want to talk to and get advice from.
Definitely.
So I definitely want to tell you, I appreciate you just for reaching up.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people won't say it. I'm still humble enough to know, man, yo, this could be all gone at any given moment.
Any moment, nothing promised.
Yeah, nothing is promised. So I can feel like I'm the hottest thing in the world right now. Yo, next week it could die out, and the week after it could die out. Before you know it, it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All those people you were rude to and tried to grab your nuts on, yo, they can be gone and be laughing at you. You know, so I try to make sure I just put out good energy, man, and just show love and get love back however I can. But time is money, so you definitely want to make sure you invest in. What's some goals Izzy U.T.S has on his agenda?
So on my agenda, one, that's the first goal I got on my agenda. You know, it's kind of small, but it's coming up. So 17th to the 20th, like I said, I'm gonna be at that spring summer fest. And one of my short-term goals is, when I'm done with my set, the energy in the room should feel like, who the hell going after that? Like, I wanted to, like, my set, I already put it together. I've been practicing it. I've been watching it back, and it goes so crazy. So, like, I already know the vibe gonna be crazy. It's just nonstop energy. So that's one. That's a little mini thing. But on more of a bigger picture of things, I want to get AGM to like Def Jam type, Columbia type, because I network with a lot of artists and stuff. Like, I'm sending beats. It's this guitar player from Canada. He sent over samples. It's a pianist. His name Will, out in Dover, Delaware. He sent over samples. So it's like all the people see is me, but behind the scenes, it's like pieces that's making this work, you know. And eventually I want to get to a place where I can reward those people who's making this stuff work. Because right now, people's doing that we've been rocking for a minute, you know, we knew each other for mad long, we always been doing music type shit. So like, and I feel like people also see where it's gonna go, like, and not only just on the production side of things. Shout out to my boy Endo, shout out to my boy Money Malo, shout out to everybody, to my boy Matt Vanzetti, because they all hard. Like, that's all I really listen to. If I'm not listening to jazz or something like that, or if I'm not cleaning up or something, or maybe I'll throw on like Uzi here and there, Trippie Redd here and there, but 9 times out of 10 I'm listening to the homies. Like, I'm bumping my people, you know what I'm saying? So
That's dope.
that's why I listen to a lot.
That's dope. Your people on streaming sites, right?
Yeah, they everywhere. Matt Vanzetti, he just dropped Italian Made, the deluxe version. Make sure y'all go hit that. Matt Vanzetti on Instagram. And then Money Mello, he got stuff out. Everybody got stuff out, man. Like, everybody.
Listen, make sure y'all are doing clean music as well. Just edited versions. So when you send it out to the DJs, that edited version, so if they want to play that, they can play it on radio.
Yep. And another, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You good.
Since we talking about cleaning, keeping things kind of clean, I noticed in the ad game, when you running ads on rather Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, those got to be clean too. Like, it's almost like you got to look at it like an actual commercial that's going to air on TV. They not about to be having a Dove commercial with everybody shaking ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Guns, you know, you can't even have the smoke for real. They be being stingy when it come to us, of course, but like they be being stingy, especially when you little, like the stuff that get passed,
Yep.
I had ads get denied simply because of the energy that I was singing my song with. Like, it was no bad words in it. It was no nothing, but just because I was in the camera aggressive, you know, hype or whatever, the ad got denied, but I appealed it and it got approved. But
that's a lot. I know. Say Cheese won't post you if you got a gun in the video.
Say Cheese?
Yeah, Say Cheese. If you got a gun in the video, Say Cheese won't put it up. Like, and mind you, Say Cheese costs a couple dollars,
right?
And they still be like, nah, if it's a gun, you gotta take the gun out.
Yeah, that's because he know once I try to run these ads, I'm gonna come up with all types of problems.
Yeah. The good thing is, so Say Cheese won't post it, but College Kid, they'll just blur it out. Like, they'll just redo your video.
Right.
They'll just blur out the gun. You know what I mean? Or the smoke or whatever it is. But they'll, like, it's real. It's real to keep it as clean as you can.
In a way, do you feel like that's in a way, isn't that kind of like, because it's art at the end of the day, right?
It's art.
And when it comes to art, the artist should be able to do what the hell they want to do. Just set guidelines like, oh, only 18 years and older should be able to view this ad. But I don't know. It's almost like it's like they controlling what you can do with your own art in a way.
I feel like, I honestly feel like it's a way to, like, they trying their best to minimize our artists, you guys, and just our culture, because they know it's more so us.
Right.
You know, so they trying to do their best to just, minimize what we have going on and our impact. But because my thing is, you can put explosions in movies.
Right.
And that be all, you know what I mean? Like, we look Fast and the Furious right now, there's ads going crazy, and it's like, oh, well, that's Fast and the Furious, we know that's a movie. Well, this artist could be like shooting a movie, like, that's not really real what he's doing, but y'all are just taking it like that, you know?
Right.
So it's a real unfair game.
I get it. Then it varies too to how big the artist is, because I be seeing posts from like Nicki Minaj or Doja Cat or whoever, and it's like, dang, how did I get past, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Right now there's a Mount Rushmore conversation going on the internet. I'm not for sure if you saw it, right? So it's a signature question I always use, right?
Right.
Of Mount Rushmore, like, who's the Mount Rushmore this, the Mount Rushmore that? Who is Izzy U.T.S. Mount Rushmore of music? Like, if you had to pick 4 people that really inspired you the most in music, who your top 4?
All right, top 4. If we being all the way honest, it got to start with my dad, my pops, because if he ain't never dragged me out the crib Saturday mornings to start playing drums with him, that foundation and initial spark of me doing music would have never got started. So that's first. Second, dang, this one start getting hard. Because it's like everybody almost in the same boat. But second, it would probably be...
Shout out to black dads, man. Shout out to black dads.
Father's Day on the way. Ladies, that, treat your dads, all that good stuff. But, yeah, probably, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna have to be Lil Uzi. Because it's like, the melodies and stuff, and like, that's crazy. Energy, melodies, so Lil Uzi probably be 2. And then I want to say Cole, J. Cole, because he not only on the lyrical side, but on the business side of things, like the way he operate and stuff, like the way he came in by himself and just grinded pretty much. he grinded. He started going crazy, no features. He started getting started reaching to people, no features, and just, you know, grinding, doing little shit here and there. So it'll have to be J. Cole for that. That's 3. Let's see. And then 4 would have to be on some jazz shit. Like, it would have to rather be Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, because I'm heavy on the drums. Like, like I'll get on the drums and chop a nice percent of people, you know. I'm not average. Like, I'm above average on drums. So it had to be Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, simply because if you like listen to the melodies that's in my music, they're very jazz inspired. It's just a whole bunch of trap 808s and drums built around it, but the foundation in that melody usually comes something from, cause like that's all I'll be playing in the crib when I'm cleaning or if I'm cooking or something. I got the smooth jazz going, so
I could dig it. I'm not mad at that at all. I love that question because everyone has their own you know what I mean? It's their own influences. And that just speaks to how powerful music is. You know what I mean? How it inspires all of us in different ways just to be who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you're the first person I've heard of put somebody from the jazz world on their Mount Rushmore of music. Because I always ask of music, not necessarily just rap, but of music in general. You ever saw Lil Uzi perform?
I ain't never seen him perform in person.
For real?
Nope.
So I'm going to tell you, the very first time I saw Lil Uzi perform was in 2016 or 17. We was at Trelectro at the Merriweather Post Pavilion. I didn't really know who Lil Uzi was. I would see his name a lot on emails and like music sites I was getting music from. Right. But I didn't really know who he was. So I'm backstage at the time, so I'm working, you know, DTLR, shout out DTLR radio. We're backstage and we doing these interviews with all these people. And I was like, oh, you know what? Let's go out front and see what it's looking like out there. We go out front and we're walking past, right? Mind just all these people out there, sellout crowd, and it's majority white people, right? Right. Nothing wrong with white people at all. Right. But I'm thinking, this is my first festival. So I'm thinking it's gonna be, mostly black, because I think the headliner was like Kid Cudi. So I wasn't really fully aware at the time what their crowds was like, right? But we're walking through and Uzi is performing. And he is going nuts. And they're going nuts. And I'm just like, yo, who is this? And they was like, oh, that's Lil Uzi. And he was, now I do what I want. Right. Now from there, right after that show, I went home and I said, y'all gotta find this music that he performed. Right. I mean, he did that. It was Money Longer. It was just the energy and vibe that caught me like.
Yeah, that's when he was dumb hype.
Yeah,
stupid hype.
I'm just like, yo, this dude is amazing. And that showed me just the power of those live shows.
Yeah, live shows crazy, because you think you doing all you can do until the crowd start giving back energy. And it's like, oh shit, new level achieved. I'm doing more than I realized I could do. Like,
how many live shows have you been to?
As far as like performing or seeing?
Seeing.
Well, the only show that I seen was that it was a Wiz concert, and then Wiz was there. Who else was there? I think Juicy J was there. It was basically a Taylor Gang concert. So okay. I seen that. That was cool. That was like damn, sold out. It was at that it was in Jersey. I think the PNC Stadium is like outside. Yeah, that shit was so crazy. But me, I done performed. I done did South by Southwest. I done did Mondays at Savannah's in Jersey. I done did other performances in Atlanta, open mics, just anything. Like, I be trying to find more local stuff, because Atlanta like a hot spot. Like, yeah, it is. It's like every 2 seconds I'm seeing some type of opportunity going on in Atlanta. So like I drive all the way to Atlanta like several times already. Oh, for real? For real.
It's crazy. I was wondering, I wanted to ask you that when you go down there next week, were you flying or driving?
Driving.
Okay, because I know the flights are crazy. I'll be down there the end of the month. And these flights are looking crazy right now.
Real crazy. Yeah. I heard I was looking on cheapflights.com. I don't know how, I think that's a real website, but I seen them up there from like Florida to Atlanta, they was like 145 round trip.
Oh yeah, Florida to Atlanta, yeah, ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yeah, Florida, because it's not really a long flight. It's something cheap, but
Right.
yeah, right now I'm looking at from BWI up here in Baltimore, Baltimore, Washington D.C. to Atlanta for that last weekend of June. I saw Southwest 750 round trip.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the crazy thing is, right now, I'm looking at going down for the Tank fight, and we got some stuff with DTLR. I'll probably do my show out there live.
Nice.
And then I might be going to LA for BT Awards the next day.
Oh, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
BT
so from Atlanta
Awards.
to LA, so it's a lot cooking. If you had to put out a project, right? Let's speak something into existence.
Right.
Let's say in the next year, Izzy U.T.S is going crazy, right?
Stupid.
It's going stupid. The streams is up. You got the fan base, like you up there, and you got to put a project out.
Right.
You got your record deal. You got your indie deal. You got your collaboration deal, right? Who would you want on your debut project?
Oh, that's easy. Rather Lil Baby, Drake, or Future, cause them the only three people that just them.
No Lil Uzi?
Don't get me wrong, I'll mess with Lil Uzi, but we gotta think business first. Cause that Lil Uzi will probably be like my second, third. No disrespect, but them three people is probably the only three people that I could think of that just them having them on your song is gonna market that shit itself. Drake featuring who? Niggas is listening to it.
Yeah.
Future and who? Niggas is listening to
That's
it.
true.
So for that reason alone, is why I would want to work with one of them. And then after that, I would work with everybody else because like it's business first, so.
It's definitely been. What producers do you like in the game?
Oh dang, I like all of them. I ain't even gonna lie. I like Zaytoven, Southside.
I'm gonna tell you something about Zay real quick. Now that I'm glad you said Zaytoven first. So you're going to Atlanta. So one of the people I'm gonna send you is actually his DJ, and she's a part of his team, DJ Roots Queen, right?
Okay.
Zay is one of the coolest guys and easiest guys to get to in the A.
Nice.
Like cool, he easy to lock in with, he easy to work with. He not gonna sit like Zay is a good. So that's one of the people I'm gonna definitely lock you in with. Because whatever they have going on, you can pull up, show love, network.
Definitely.
They real good people. That whole Zaytoven, Zay Global Camp. When I tell you that team is solid,
Right.
they solid and very welcoming.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely lock you in with them, man. So who
Nice.
else though?
And then I said Southside, Zaytoven, Metro Boomin. Like he kind of low key changed the whole shit up, low key. I ain't even gonna lie. Like once he came out, he changed up this whole trap shit. Like before it was real horny. Pause.
Nah, you got it.
But like horns, it was real, But now it's like
Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
it's so simple and smooth and complicated at the same time. Like it's like 2-note melodies, maybe 3 drums and 2 vox. That's the whole beat. Like it's crazy.
Nah,
It's real crazy. He changed the whole shit up.
Metro's fire. So your first album, we got Lil Baby, Drake, Future. What producers?
Boomin, Metro Boomin, and Zaytoven.
Metro Boomin and Zaytoven. Let me ask you something. When you go to the studio, right?
Right.
What does Izzy U.T.S need to cook up and get in his vibe and get in his zone?
A heartbeat.
A heartbeat. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's like plug in and go because a lot of I'm excited. Like I love doing this. So every time I'm cooking up a beat or whatever it is I'm doing, I'm excited. So it's like that's all I need. All I need to get started is to get started. Like, and I feel like a lot of people don't really understand that. Like the hardest part about doing something sometimes is the initial start. Like that's the hardest part about going to work, just waking up in the morning. But it's like it's simple. But I be hyped, so that's all I really need. And then a lot of times when I'm cooking up the beat, freaking melody out there start hitting me in the head. I'm humming, I'm pre-cooking up melodies for what I'm gonna be saying and cooking up the beat at the same time. So it's like one idea just spark another, and it just keep going. Next thing you know, a song done.
I could dig that. It's real funny you say that, man. Cause that's another question I like to ask artists. what takes them to get their vibe. You know, some dudes need certain kind of weed, certain kind of liquor, women.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just like, man, I just need the heartbeat.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's real. That's just like, look, I just need me and my love for wanting to do this.
Yeah, cause it's like, yo, especially when you start making it, like, not everything going slack when you make it, right? But when you making something and it's slapping, it's hard to focus on finishing it. Like, it's like I'll be everywhere. I'll be like, damn, what I'm about to say on this, like, it'd be hard.
What's your method? You write first, or you just you one of them punch in guys?
That depends on how I'm feeling for real. Like like I said, all I need to get started is a heartbeat. But like, let's say sometimes I'll go through beats and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm liking this, like, you know, because I got beats. I could stop making beats and have enough beats to make songs and be Gucci, but I keep doing it. But anyway, I'll go through the beats and I'll be like, oh, I feel like writing to this one, and I'll write. Or sometimes they be like, oh damn, I forgot I made this, and I'll be so hyped off of the fact that I forgot I made it, and if it sounds so fresh, it sounds so new to me that I'll just open it, press record, and boom, just go.
If you had 5 songs that you wanted the people right now that's watching this, and when we hit it on YouTube, you want them to go listen to introduce them to you, what would be those 5 songs? Like, yo, go listen to these 5 first.
Make It Bang. Definitely Make It Bang. Handout. Definitely Handouts. It's so many. Make It Bang. Handouts. Izzy Zeppelin. That's gonna be on that Rich album. Two Step. That's a vibe. That's definitely a vibe. And Look.
Okay. So if you go listen. Well, when you go listen, those are the first 5 we gonna. And
first 5.
They're available on all platforms.
All platforms, everywhere.
Except for Izzy Zeppelin, right?
Except for Izzy Zeppelin. That'll be everywhere on the 20th.
Gotcha. So everything except for Izzy Zeppelin is available everywhere. Matter of fact, by the time this come out, it might be available.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So those are the first 5 we want you to keep.
Oh, you talking about this interview? Yeah. By the time this interview come out, it'll be out.
Got you.
Definitely.
So those are the 5 right there. Go check those out first. What else you got coming up in the future?
Well, it's just a lot of work. Like, one, I already told y'all about the spring summer fest, and then when I get back from that, like, this is a nice facility. Like, I ain't realized all this was gonna be here. Like, they got, y'all can't see it, but they got a studio right there.
Oh, it's a whole nother building attached to this stuff. Like, this whole thing is a one big studio. We had a fire on the other side.
Damn.
So the other side is it's 3 floors. It's studios on the first floor, studio and tattoo area on the second floor. Third floor is studios, and then a big hall where we do events, listening parties, all that type of stuff.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So they gonna get acquainted with me here.
Oh yeah, look, listen. Look, one thing for sure, right? I told you this. You're in my network now. So anything you see me post, if I post it, you're welcome to show up.
Say that.
Yeah. Once, you know, with DTLR, we do a lot of events with artists.
Nice.
Like, we do a lot of we might be doing we call them like just we call them listening lounges sometimes, where the artists come. It might be me up here interviewing the artists. They're signed.
Right.
And then somebody else might do a radio interview with them, or my man King Flex will be doing this interview. I might be doing the other interview, but it's a room full of just other creatives, artists, fans of the person.
Okay.
You know, we've done them with everybody from Nipsey Hussle to Casanova.
Nah, I be seeing you was doing the meet and greet, the YSL meet and greet.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like,
so
damn.
we do all that kind of stuff, right? If you ever see, and I promise you this, like my word on everything, if you ever see me post any of that stuff, you're more than welcome to pull up.
Hey.
Anything. All you gotta do is tell me, like, yo, I'm coming. You'll have my number, so like, just text me when you get there. I'll let you know for sure. Like, if it's a list situation, like, yo, here go this RSVP. Make sure you put your name on the list, or I'll let you know, like, yo, just text me when you get here.
Got you.
You know, when I went to Atlanta, matter of fact, and I want you to meet her when you go down there.
Nice.
This girl named Little Brino, she's a dope ass artist.
I might have the stoop set up in the B&B, so
yeah. So She's an amazing artist, but me and her had never met.
Alright.
During the pandemic, I was doing this thing on Sundays with my man Theo from Empire. He's also Soulja Boy's manager.
Okay.
We was doing this virtual talent search where people would send me their record, unsigned artists only.
Right.
Every Sunday we was doing this. Send me your record and I'm gonna play it on my live. And I mean, we had everybody, mind just me and him hosting it. Me and Theo from Empire. And he has the global expansion tour where he has a bunch of DJs, and Theo I'm gonna send you his page too.
Nice.
But we had everybody from DJ Enough, DJ Clue Stop Through, DJ Wicked from Toronto, who the Weekends DJ, all kind of people. But the benefit of rocking with me and knowing me is I open my network to you. I'm reasonable about it. I'm not about to. Now, of course, I can't just give you anybody numbers from like the labels and that kind of stuff. Right. But stuff that I could make work for you, I'm more than welcome to be like, yo, hit this person, hit that person, hit that DJ. Like, there's nothing. I'm all about that. Seeing everybody want to win, man.
Yeah.
You know, we all coming up. I know, like, I may look a certain way, but I'm still coming up too.
Yeah, I feel like we all coming up.
Yeah. So it's not. I don't look down on anybody. You know, some of this is business because it's like, yo, I don't know you. So it's like, cool, we got to build a relationship.
Right.
But other than that, if I ever post anything, like you stay in Lorton now, right?
Yeah, I'm in Lorton.
All right. You're not far from Woodbridge.
Nope.
So the next time, I just did a Woodbridge studio session last week with my man, Frankie. Shout out to Friday Night Frank, his son.
Yeah.
His son, Dyson Alexander. They did it at another studio. But had I known you was from Woodbridge, lived in Lorton, I would have told you, like, yo, pull up. But it was a session. So you meet some of them guys. They moving around too. So I'll send you their pages as well. But it's all love, man.
And the beats go crazy. The beats is going crazy.
All love. Trust me. Anything you need from me, I got you.
Love.
So look, that's all we got for the day.
Yeah.
Listen, tell the people where to follow you on that Instagram and all that good stuff.
Man, make sure y'all follow me at Izzy U.T.S on all social medias, Twitter, Instagram. If you want to look up my music, Izzy U.T.S, Spotify, Apple Music. You know the spill. Available everywhere. Pre-save link for the Rich album going to be in my bio. So, well, it's probably already out by the time y'all see this. It's going to be out. So make sure y'all hit that link in my bio. Add everything to your playlist. Don't just play my shit, play my people's shit too. Matt Vanzetti, Money Mello, Endo TG. Make sure y'all bump all that, you know, it's going up. And non-stop work, like I always tell y'all know the grind is non-stop. And even when you get to where you want to be, that don't mean the grind stop. That just means it's going to get harder. You're going to face different problems. You're going to go from broke nigga problems to a nigga with money problems. That's the only difference. So, you know, just keep grinding, stay humble.
What that TikTok look like?
Oh, the TikTok, Izzy U.T.S on that too. You know what I'm saying? That's everywhere. Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, you know, the whole nine. I would say MySpace, but I ain't got one no more.
But yeah, I appreciate you for tapping in with me, man. Look, and we locked in, all right?
Definitely.
Hey, you're plugged in with Fadam Got Da Juice, man. Make sure you follow me. Fadam Got Da Juice too. That's FADAMGOTDAJUICE with the 2 at the end. Fadam Got Da Juice.
Juice.
DTLR Radio, Monday through Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. You could download the DTLR Radio app, or you could walk in any DTLR store.
Shout outs to DTLR too. They be having some shit in there.
Or you can visit DTLRradio.com and just stream it while you're at work. It's clean music. Absolutely clean. At work, in your home, however you want to do it, man. But that's it for me.
Hey, yeah. It's
Appreciate
your boy,
it.
Izzy U.T.S. I'm out.
Peace.